Hello students, welcome to this online course of engineering mechanics. So till now we have learned about system laws of mechanics. Newton's first law, Newton's second law, Newton's third law, law of gravitation, and principle of transmissibility and parallelogram law. Okay. So today we are going to deal with system of force. Okay, so before knowing the system we have to know what is a force. Force is any type of push or pull. Okay, if you are pulling something or you are pushing something, you are applying some kind of force. So along with your roll number and name in the comment section, write down SI unit of force and MKS unit of force. So whoever is not completing this task will not get the attendance for this lecture. Okay, so this you have to, if you know, it is hardly you have to just type it. If you don't know, just go through any book, you will get to know what is the SI unit of force and the MKS unit of force. So force is, it is a type of push or any type of push or pull. What more we know about force? It is a fixed vector. So you will be thinking, sir, what is this vector? We have known like from very class 9th only, class 9 10th. Vector is known to us, it is having magnitude and direction. But what is this fixed vector? This thing is not known to us. Okay, so let me just it is some kind of bracket. Okay, so you have applied a force here, so and a force, let's say here. So fixed vector is having direction, it is this force P, let's say P1 and P2. P1 is acting downwards and P2 is acting leftwards. Okay, so what is this fixed vector means? This point of application of these forces are important. This force P1, we cannot move this force here and we say, okay sir, this is same principle of transmissibility you have told and all those things. This we cannot do. Okay, this is not correct. We will see why this is incorrect. We will be doing this transmissibility theorem we will be using, but we will see it in a correct manner. Right now what I want to point out is this point of application of force is important. That's why this is a fixed vector. We cannot move vaguely here and there if it is a force. So what is this system of forces? So this is again as a ritual, I am telling you, please write down along with me, or if you are not able to pace, you are not able to match the pace, you have to just see the video, come back again, pause the video and write the things which I am writing. Because at the end, this course, let me tell you something, this course is not very easy. If you are thinking we have learned many things in physics, then please wake up. You are still in your dreams or you are sleeping. Okay, so you have to take this course very very seriously. Many number of people are not able to just pass this course in first attempt. Okay, so why you want to make like 2 times you want to write the paper 3 times, back, reback. This cycle is vicious cycle. Okay, so don't enter this type of cycle. If you have started this course, I will request you to just pass it in this semester only, because if you're not serious, you will not be able to pass it easily. So please write down, revise the things, ask doubt if you are having any doubt. Nobody has asked, like I have taken 4 or 5 lectures, not a single doubt you people have asked. So this means you people are not watching the video, you are just enjoying and you are not writing. If you will write, then only some doubts you will get in your head. Okay, so this is very very sad, actually very sad for me, and even more sad for you. If you are not serious, like I will complete this course, my job is done. But if you're not able to clear in one attempt, your life is not going to be very very easy. So let us start. What is system of forces? When several forces act simultaneously on a body, they constitute a system of forces. Okay, and one more thing I want to say, why I am putting all the videos on YouTube. I could have just given share you the video directly, because in YouTube I can easily see who is watching, how long you are watching. I can clearly see nobody is watching more than 1 or 2 minutes. So for me it is very easy to check who which guy is serious, who are just passing their time. So don't try to fool me. If you are not taking this course seriously, you are making fool of yourself, not mine. I am just doing my job. I will complete this course. My job is done. If you are not able to pass it in this semester, this thing, like I can only tell you, your life is not going to be simple. It is very very difficult. First attempt, you are just, it is very simple mathematics. In first attempt, you are studying for 6 months, let's say. Okay, and you are not able to clear this. So how this is possible then? In the next semester you will be clearing this course without reading it. So this is my very humble request to watch the videos properly, because in YouTube everything is, I can track you very easily in YouTube, and I can very confidently and very seriously I can say, nobody, like not a single person in this whole batch is serious about this course. Okay, so if you are thinking sir has made the video, we are writing the comments. One guy, the video lecture is, I have uploaded, let's say 10 a.m. let's say example, video time is, let's say 15 minutes, and the person, the great person, legend, I won't take the name, he has written the comment with name and roll number at 10:01. Sir, what does this mean? This means that legend has made fool of himself. Don't think he has made fool of me. Okay, he has made fool of himself. He is thinking, array, sir will be thinking this is very sincere guy, he is writing the attendance first. My dear friend, you are making fool of yourself only, yourself and your parents. And lastly, you will be ending up making fool of yourself only. Parents, they are not, how long you can make fool of them? 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. After that, you will realize finally you have make fool of only one person, and that person was you. So don't do these things. Okay, This is rubbish. Don't try to do this. If somebody is making some effort, try to watch. If you are like having very busy schedule, I know how much busy you might be these days, because what I can say, let's not discuss this more. I will be wasting time of others, like if somebody is serious. So please make this table. So what we are going to see, the type of force system, what are the characteristics, and with the what are the examples of that particular force system. First type of forces can be collinear force. So what is this collinear force? Line of action of all the forces act along the same line. Okay, this force is there, this force is there, so they are acting along the some different force. So all these forces are acting along the same line, so this is a collinear. So force on a rope in tug of war, you might have played this game. So in that, what is happening, this is the rope, let's say. So one guy is standing here, 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 and so on. So these are pulling towards this, these people are pulling towards this is center line. So all these forces are along a same line, which is this rope. Okay, so this is coplanar. Parallel forces, everything is in the name only. This was collinear, in a same line. This is coplanar, it was in the along the same line, so this will be along the same plane, and all forces will be parallel. That's why the name came coplanar parallel forces. So all forces are parallel to each other, and as it is coplanar, and lie in a single planes. So let's say this is some kind of plane. So if all the forces are in same plane and they are parallel to each other. So example is beam forces, the forces on beam acting on a beam subjected to vertical loads. Third is coplanar, like parallel forces. Now this you can easily write. Forces are coplanar parallel forces, you know. Like means every force is in same direction. Okay, this is the plane. I will write the example. Example is weight of a stationary train on a rail when the track is straight. So train is there, it is stationary, means no motion is there, so all the bogies will be having their weight and they will be acting along the same plane in same direction, so they are like parallel coplanar forces. Now fourth is coplanar concurrent forces. So concurrent, I think you might be knowing. So line of action of all the forces first one was collinear and this is coplanar, pass through a single point and these are coplanar and forces lie in the same plane. Example, I am leaving on you. If you will not get, ask me in the comment section, I will give. So coplanar non-concurrent. Here you can find like every force is passing through the same point. So non-concurrent means point will be different. Now only names have changed. Non-coplanar parallel forces. Non-coplanar, so only plane, coplanar parallel forces. Non-coplanar means forces are not in the same plane. Okay, non-coplanar concurrent forces. Last one is non-coplanar non-concurrent forces. Examples you try to find in book. If you are not getting, I will tell you in the next class, if only if somebody is asking. If you are not interested, why should I waste my time? So this is system of forces. We will meet in next lecture. Thank you.